So this first one, you can't even do this first one yet because it's not even filled out. So I want you guys to create it, and this is kind of a test, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So what do we got? Throw something at me.
4.
4, I love it. Then what? 6. All right, cool. Then
8. 9.
9. I got 8. I got 9. Anybody else want a number?
4.
4. Again, we got a 4 again.
10.
10. Oh wow. Only one of those work.
It's 8.
8. Okay, so that's why I said it was a test, because when you're getting random number thrown out mode, you start throwing out random numbers. But 4, cool, okay, cool, any number works. 6, okay, cool, any number works. But then as soon as we've established this is a linear equation. It has to be the same all the way down. So once I lock in, let me use another color here, get some dynamic colors going. Once I lock in that 2, I can't just have a 9 or a 4 or a 10. There's only one option at that point now. It's gotta be a 2, okay? So now that I know it's 2, I need 2 things for my equation. I have y equals dx plus a sub 0. D is the common difference. A sub 0 is the 0th term, right? So what I gotta do to get the 0th term? Subtract, go backwards, right? I want you to think of that, the concept backwards, because it might not always be subtract, as I'll show you here in a second. I'm going to go backwards by 2. If I'm adding, then therefore I'm going to subtract. Yep, so I go 4 minus 2 is 2. So I have my, oh dang it, you guys accidentally created a problem. I hate it when this happens, when this number and this number is the same. People get confused, so I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. But this is the difference, so I have y equals 2x, because it's these 2's, and the plus a sub 0 is 2, as in this guy right there, okay? Those are not always the same number. I don't want you all to think that happens, okay? So there's that. Number 2, I purposely threw out some bigger numbers here, okay? So the first thing, well, really, what do y'all want to do first? Well, I guess one of these has to kind of come first. Do you want to find the difference? Okay, goes up by 10. That is what I would look for first. What's the difference here? You should glance over here, and we'll talk about this more in a second as well. But you got to find the difference first, because you use the difference to find the a sub 0. That's why I was asking which one has to come first as far as a step-by-step process. I got to see that this is going by 10. This is going by 10. And now that I know it's going by 10, I can then go backwards by 10 and subtract by 10, yeah. Okay, so my a sub 0 is at 77. How nice is that? Okay, so my equation, this time it's way not different, or definitely not the same. Y equals difference of x plus a sub 0. So I have plus 77. Cool, done. Okay, nice. And just as a bonus right here, just came to me, if I wanted to plug something in here, and if I said, hey, what would happen on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, if I asked you for the 100th term, a sub 100, right? I'd never do that to you guys. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I will at some point. I would be able to plug in anything. And here's how that works. If I take this 2 for x and I plug it in, that would be 10 times 2, right? Plus 77. What's 10 times 2? 20 plus 77, oh my God, there's our 97, and it works, okay? You can do that for any number of x, which is why this formula is so useful, especially when you want to find out something later. So cool. Next one, number 3. I threw a curveball at you guys on this one. What might you notice about this table? It's going down, okay? So I'm going down by 3. I'm going down by 3. If I continued this, I'd go down by 3 again. I'd be at 1 if I was at term 5. But I don't care about that. I want to go backwards. So what do I need to do? Go up. So then what operation would I do? Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm writing a minus 3 here when I do this. Okay, so that confuses people sometimes. But I'm writing what the pattern is. I'm writing what's happening. All of these are 10. I'd keep writing 10 every time. All of these are 2. I keep writing 2 every time. If I'm going backwards, though, I know I'm going backwards. I know if I'm walking backwards or if I'm walking forwards. I'm going to do the opposite thing. So yes, I have 10, and I'm going to add 3 to get to 13, right? And it works out, because if I look at it, and from the big picture now, 13 minus 3 is 10, and it still works, right? So don't just start writing different stuff, okay? So then now, all right, cool. So is this my a sub 0? No, I tried to trick you guys again. Okay, so this is your first term, a sub 1, I guess. But we have 0th term is what we got. So we're gonna do it again. Go back by 3 again, we have 16. Nice. So my equation, y equals dx, the difference in x, negative 3x plus a sub 0. Make sure you're going back to a sub 0. You will see later on in this year how important a sub 0 is and how tricky it can be. You think it's easy now, but I still think it's easy, but you'll see. All right, done. And now, I guess I should box my answers because that makes it, feels good. And there you go. Last one. I'm trying to throw another curveball at you guys. What's this curveball?
It's weird. It's mixed up.
No,
Hold on. I'm tripping.
I wouldn't say it's mixed up. I definitely changed something up.
Odd number.
What's going by 2s? The x's are not going by 1s, right? That's the biggest thing there. They're not going by 1s. If it is going by 1s, that's super easy because it's just going by 1. This is where the difference is the change in y over the change in x. It is the difference. It is the difference. But if it's going by 1s, if this is going by 1, going by 1, that is 2 over 1. So my d would be 2 over 1, which is the same thing as 2. So that's why you don't really have to worry about it too much. But here you do. This is going by 2. This is going by 5s, right? So my the d value here would be what? The change in y, which is 5, over the change in x, which is the 2. Cool. And there's no harder than that. That's it. That's your slope. That's everything. That's the change. I could do it again. I could tell you what the 8th term is. I'd add 5 to this guy, and it's 19. And I could do that forever. Or if I go backwards, which is what I need my a sub 0 for, go backwards, and that's why I purposely try to throw another layer of a curveball there. I go back by 5. 4 minus 5, I'm at negative 1. Cool. So my equation, my a sub 0 is negative 1. I have my 2 things I need to find. So my equation, I'll write it right here. Y equals, we already said, 5 over 2x minus 1. A sub 0 is 1. And that's it. Oh, box. That's it. Done. And I'll end the video right when the marker hits the screen.